Napoleon Bonaparte, one of history's greatest military leaders, was born on August 15, 1769, on the island of Corsica. This small Mediterranean island, with its rugged terrain and rich cultural heritage, played a significant role in shaping the young Napoleon's character and ambitions. Born into a family of minor nobility, Napoleon was the fourth of 11 children. His father, Carlo Bonaparte, was a lawyer and a political figure, while his mother, Letizia Ramolino, was known for her strong will and determination. From an early age, Napoleon exhibited a keen intellect and a fierce determination to rise above his modest beginnings. Rising swiftly through the ranks of the French Revolutionary Army, Napoleon became a general at just 24 years old. His early military career was marked by a series of rapid promotions thanks to his exceptional strategic mind and his ability to inspire his troops. During the tumultuous years of the French Revolution, Napoleon's leadership skills were put to the test in numerous battles. His victories in Italy, where he led the French forces to a series of stunning successes against the Austrians, cemented his reputation as a brilliant military tactician. These early triumphs not only showcased his military genius, but also his ability to navigate the complex political landscape of revolutionary France. In 1799, he seized power in a coup d'état and declared himself first consul of France, later crowning himself emperor in 1804. This bold move marked the beginning of a new era in French history. As first consul, Napoleon implemented a series of sweeping reforms that transformed the French government and society. His establishment of the Napoleonic Code, a comprehensive set of civil laws, laid the foundation for modern legal systems in many countries. In 1804, in a grand and meticulously orchestrated ceremony at Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, Napoleon crowned himself emperor, signaling his intention to establish a new dynasty and solidify his control over France. Napoleon's reign saw the expansion of the French Empire through a series of military victories across Europe. His campaigns, known as the Napoleonic Wars, reshaped the continent and brought many territories under French control. From the Iberian Peninsula to the heart of Central Europe, Napoleon's armies marched with an almost unstoppable momentum. His innovative tactics and the sheer determination of his soldiers led to decisive victories at battles such as Austerlitz, Jena, and Wagram. These conquests not only expanded the French Empire, but also spread the ideals of the French Revolution, including the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity, to the far corners of Europe. However, his ambitious campaigns also led to significant defeats, such as the disastrous invasion of Russia in 1812. This campaign, intended to force Tsar Alexander I to comply with the continental system, turned into a catastrophic failure. The harsh Russian winter, combined with the scorched earth tactics employed by the retreating Russian forces, decimated Napoleon's Grand Army. Of the 600,000 soldiers who marched into Russia, fewer than 100,000 returned. This devastating loss marked the beginning of the decline of Napoleon's power. The invasion of Russia exposed the vulnerabilities of his empire and emboldened his enemies, leading to a coalition of European powers determined to bring an end to his rule. In 1814, Napoleon was forced to abdicate and was exiled to the island of Elba, but he made a dramatic return to power in 1815 during the 100 Days. His escape from Elba and subsequent march to Paris, known as the 100 Days, is one of the most remarkable episodes in his life. With a small band of loyal followers, Napoleon landed on the French coast and began his journey to the capital. Along the way, he rallied support from the military and the populace, who were disillusioned with the restored Bourbon monarchy. His return to power was short-lived, but it demonstrated his enduring charisma and the loyalty he commanded among his troops and supporters. His final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo ended his rule, and he was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena, where he died in 1821. The Battle of Waterloo, fought on June 18, 1815, was a decisive and crushing defeat for Napoleon. Facing a coalition of British, Prussian, and other Allied forces, his army was overwhelmed and forced to retreat. Captured and sent to St. Helena, a remote island in the South Atlantic, Napoleon spent the remaining years of his life in relative isolation. Despite his fall from power, he continued to write and reflect on his life and legacy, leaving behind a wealth of memoirs and letters that provide insight into his thoughts and experiences during his final years. Napoleon's legacy lives on through his impact on military strategy, law, and the reshaping of Europe. His innovative tactics and strategies are still studied in military academies around the world. The Napoleonic Code, with its emphasis on clearly written and accessible laws, has influenced legal systems in many countries and remains a cornerstone of modern civil law. Napoleon's redrawing of the map of Europe, through both conquest and diplomacy, set the stage for the political landscape of the continent in the 19th century and beyond. His vision of a unified Europe under French hegemony, though ultimately unrealized, continues to inspire discussions about European integration and cooperation. Napoleon Bonaparte, a conqueror, a reformer, a legend. His life and legacy continue to captivate historians, scholars, and the general public. Monuments and memorials dedicated to him can be found across Europe, and his story is told and retold in countless books, films, and documentaries. Napoleon's complex and multifaceted character, his extraordinary rise to power, and his dramatic fall from grace make him one of the most fascinating figures in history. Whether viewed as a hero or a tyrant, his impact on the world is undeniable, and his legacy endures as a testament to the heights of human ambition and the complexities of leadership and power.